The Bitcoin Liquidity Tide metric, the one you see on my chart right now, is one of the most powerful we have ever created, tracking 7 of the top macroeconomic data points that control the entire market. Not just Bitcoin, but it is overlaying specifically data for Bitcoin, helping us find major entries and exits based on where the entire global market is likely to head. It's very easy to read. Simply put, if we see this oscillator move up above the green line, it means the tide is in. It's going to correlate directly with a bright green overlay in the background of the chart, and that could be a great place to buy. If you see a whole bunch of red in the background, it may actually be a risky entry, even if the price is dropping, because there is a lot of headwind pushing the price downwards. Currently, we are in neutral, having just come out of the area that was red, but we can see as we look back, major entry opportunities were found where we saw huge amounts of tide coming in for Bitcoin. Anywhere where we saw green was a great place to dollar cost average. Anywhere where we saw red would have lost you a lot of money when you dollar cost averaged in those areas. It really is as simple as that. Let me show you the data points it actually tracks. We're going to go down to the source code, and you can see right here, the first point, global M2 momentum. Second, the strength of the dollar. Third, risk appetite for major traders, inflation direction, interest rate direction, yield curve, PMI. Guys, these are the data points that institutions use to tell where the direction of the entire market is heading. And now you have the power of all that combined data, one easy to read metric for Bitcoin. And if you don't have this on your chart, you could be missing out a lot of money, leaving a lot of profit on the table. Real quick, I'm going to set some alerts. I don't want to miss the next entry opportunity, and I want to make sure you don't either. Head to the alerts tab, create alert. Head to the MLT, the very first one here, and you want to see when the MLT tide is in. Once per bar close, and click create. That one alert is going to help us find the entry opportunity. When we see bright green in the background and on the oscillator, it has moved over the green line at a value of 1 or higher, this is likely to be an ideal entry opportunity to dollar cost average into Bitcoin for the long term. Now we have 14 total metrics, and while this is among the most powerful of them, each one provides unique data that can help you shape your Bitcoin strategy. Our members get access for a 10% discount, and if you snag them all together, you get a total 30% discount. So sign up for the membership at the links in the description down below. It's your second link. Head to the indicators tab once you've signed up, and the very first card here is what you're looking for. Reveal your membership coupon code, write it down, click checkout on Gumroad, and you can either snag the Macro Liquidity Tide on its own right here. Just click it, I want this, and then you can go back and forth and add whichever individual indicators you want. Or if you want the maximum discount, click purchase all 14 at the top. I want this. Throw in that discount code for a total 30% discount. Fill in your information, click pay, and you are good to go. With that, thanks so much for watching. Trade safe, trade confident, and I'll see you next time.